Let's get to our next topic here, guys. The NBA playoffs are in full swing. Every night delivers highlight-worthy performances, major momentum shifts, and can't-miss moments. Whether it's a game-winning shot or a breakout player, there's never been a better time to get in on the action. FanDuel makes it easy to stay in the game before tip-off and live with player props, performance trends, and same-game parlays. Fans have more ways than ever to play smart and win big. If you're new to FanDuel, it's the perfect time to sign up. You can head to FanDuel.com/UCSS and place your first $5 bet. If it wins, you get $200 in bonus bets. Make every moment more with FanDuel, an official sports betting partner of the NBA. We talked Cavs to start the show, guys. We know a lot of the Cavs' key players are at least questionable for tonight. It has come out since we did our first Cavs topic that Darius Garland was seen running on a treadmill. However, Hunter and Mobley were nowhere to be found during shoot-around. That could simply be the Cavs not showing their hand beforehand. They could be getting treatment. Not worth looking too far into. But I wanted to ask you guys this question. We do know Donovan is going to play tonight. He is technically dealing with a lower leg, calf, ankle injury, but he is playing tonight. Could this be a legacy game for Donovan with the Cavs' backs against the wall, down potentially 2 or 3 other key contributors? He's put up some monster performances in the playoffs before. Think about last year against Orlando, 50 points. Could tonight, game 2, be a legacy performance for Donovan?
100%, guys. He's got to be a monster tonight. I don't want to hear about him. We all love the moving the ball, but this is the playoffs. You're down 1-0. Everybody's banged up on this team. Donovan Mitchell, I don't see how they could possibly win without him having an all-time game.
I agree.
Right? I mean, what other option is there? Mobley's in bad shape. We don't know if he's going to play. We don't know if Garland's going to play. We don't know if Hunter's going to play. Their only chance is Donovan taking over and being an absolute superstar.
This is one of those games where that's what the money's for. You know, you go off and say that you're one of the best in the NBA. You know, we see, and the crazy thing about Cavs fans is we've seen it before. G just brought up LeBron did it by himself. I mean, we watched LeBron take a team to the finals that had no business being there by himself. If you are that guy, which you've shown that you can be, you have to be that in this moment. And yes, you're not feeling 100%. Nobody in the playoffs at this point probably feeling 100%. But you have to find a way to get it done. If it takes 70 points, then that's what you got to do. And if you can do that, like you ain't passing LeBron, but I mean I can hear the Kyrie talk now. I can hear you over Kyrie. We could get there.
Man, listen, this is. Man, I be so sincere about this stuff, man. I be getting fired up. I'm like, man, I just want to be. I would be in that locker room looking around. I just want to look at people. He's supposed to go in there and say, listen, I need one road dog. Who rolling with me?
That's it. I just need one of y'all.
I need one. Who gonna roll?
Jared Allen.
What's up? J.A. You talk about a legacy game. This is a legacy game for Jared Allen. What you talking about? Evan Mobley is gone. I seen before the game. That's real nice, man. He was sitting up there clapping it up for Evan Mobley when he got his Defensive Player of the Year award. Nah, bro. Come on, Jared Allen.
5 rebounds.
You are a guy. You're not as talented as Mobley, but you can do some of the same things. I need you running the court. I need you being physical. I need you to be intimidating. I need you to be on the glass.
He caught a body now. Don't act like he did.
Listen, we need a couple of them. We need a couple of them tonight. So I'm looking at Donovan, but when it comes to Donovan Mitchell, the intensity is what I'm looking for immediately because they're going to try to look at you in terms of, hey, guys, I'm looking at Donovan in terms of, hey, we not going out. We gotta swing first. We not going out like that. This is how we gonna have to set the tone. And also, Max Strus, bro, you was part of a team that had no business going to the finals. How did y'all do it? You wouldn't miss. Max Strus was out here balling. There's still guys left on this team. That ain't going to get it done. 7 points, 2 of 9. I like the rebounds. No. You're going to need to – you're going to have to play defense as hard as you have ever played it. I'm telling these guys today. And by the way, stop with all the guys, don't panic. People that be sitting there and telling me don't panic, I don't know if y'all played or not. Ain't no dope plan. We ain't panicking. We talk about sense of urgency. It's 2 different things. Like when you go in there and you're looking at these guys,
you can't go down 2.
You cannot go down 2. You got to be desperate tonight. Desperate, like
especially because of the injuries.
Thirsty,
especially because
you need this.
Yeah. By the way, scrolling mindlessly through Instagram yesterday, Reels, I saw two of the dumbest things I've ever seen about basketball. Which one of these is a dumber statement? One guy said, since the 80s, that LeBron is only the sixth best player in the NBA.
Man,
Another guy
another
said Luka Doncic is the 12th best player in the NBA. Currently.
Which one is crazier?
Which one is crazier?
LeBron.
I mean, you could kind of squint and be like, well, it's hard to get Luka past 10. But if you want to just start throwing names up there, you can make an argument. But the LeBron thing since the 80s is wild.
He said Michael, obviously, Magic, Bird, Kobe, Steph Curry. No, he had him maybe it was Steph Curry, and then he had LeBron sixth. It might have even been somebody else that I'm forgetting.
Bro, Larry Bird is not better than nothing at LeBron. He's not better at anything, not one single thing than LeBron. No, go look at the splits. Who hit more threes? LeBron. Who shoots a better percentage? LeBron.
He played longer though.
That means he has a lot more misses. I'm talking about the field goal percentage.
Hold on. We Cavs have a crucial game 2 tonight. We can't get into that.
He soundtracked. But here's one thing I can say about LeBron that Bull was correct.
Yeah.
In 2018, this last year here, with Larry Nance Jr., Rodney Hood, Jordan Clarkson. These guys had
Kevin Love.
They had J.R. Smith. What's the other dude, that point guard?
The corpse of Kevin Love.
These guys had no business there.
Yeah.
And they played a very tough round against the Indiana Pacers first round.
Yeah.
They got the Raptors. They played them very tough. And then they got the Celtics up out of here.
Yeah.
The thing is, if Donovan Mitchell wants to be known as one of those guys, because he's never made it past the second round.
Yeah.
Yeah, Evan Mobley is hurt. Yeah, Darius Garland is hurt. But they're looking at you, dog. They're looking at you.
Oh.
You are the catalyst to getting it done, because you're in that second tier. If Donovan Mitchell ever wants to be known up there with the Tatums or the SGAs or the
being in
Jokers.
LeBron class.
No. Forget that. That's God tier. We're talking about the top tier. You in that second tier, dog. You got to get it done. And the great thing about these finals is I'm looking at everybody that way. Everybody that's playing right now is looking to move tiers, or the underdogs came in and punched all the number ones in the mouth.
Yeah.
Let me ask you a question. I need throw bias to the side.
That's hard.
In the playoffs,
Yeah.
who's a better player, Donovan or
Jalen
Brunson? I watched Jalen Brunson hit some
I don't know.
tough shots last night.
To be determined. Jalen Brunson.
He was balling last night in the closing minutes. I was like,
I mean, but the Knicks showed. But here's the thing: the Knicks showed a level. They was down almost 20 in that game.
Yeah, they were.
They showed a level of we not about to go out like that. Yeah. There was a level of desperation.
And by the way, if somehow the Knicks win that series, and the Cavs lose to Indiana, then that's the final proof I need that the NBA regular season is completely meaningless.
Bull. That's why this is.
And I don't think it's going to happen. I think the Celtics will win the series, but still.
Let me go around the horn. Is this a must-win?
Yes.
Yeah.
For the Cavs?
Yeah.
And I feel like it's a must-win because of the injuries. If they were completely healthy, I would actually say no.
I agree.
But because they're injured, they got to win this game.
Listen, hey, chat, what we talk about, is this a must-win? I'm going to let y'all know right now. And Indiana got some young guys with some confidence.
Oh yeah,
like they got Matherin and
right now.
and
Nembhard
and all them. Like they are feeling.
Obi Toppin came in.
Yeah, that's another thing.
That guy.
I'm just like, what is going? Miles
Let me ask you guys this.
Yeah, they brought in. I'm sorry, one thing.
Of course.
Who's the guy they brought in? Like he hadn't played the whole first half, then he came in and played really well in the second half.
Came in, he played
the whole Cavs or the Pacers?
The Pacers.
Everybody they put in was
Nesmith, Nembhard.
Looked a little like Dale Davis, old school Dale Davis. I can't.
Oh, Jarris Walker.
And he had like a step back. This was unnerving.
When they had the Davis boys, Dale Davis and Antonio Davis.
Antonio Davis.
They was hitting step backs and stuff that they wouldn't really hitting. But that's the part of.
Oh, you're thinking of Thomas Bryant? That's what you're thinking.
That's it. That's who it was.
I don't know if he played well. That's kind of an over.
They was come in and hit a couple of shots.
They was hitting them.
He had 2 points. Was -2.
All right, I'm
6 minutes.
talking out my ass.
But G, my question for you guys, for the sake of this question, because I'm trying to make a bigger point here.
Okay.
Let's just assume Sam Presti was named Executive of the Year, not Kobe Altman. That just came out. Let's just assume for the sake of this conversation.
It's so stupid these awards come out now.
I do, and we'll tell you that, I promise. But for the sake of this
I
conversation,
don't really care.
assume Mobley, Garland, Hunter out. Just bear with me just for this.
Yeah.
If you're ranking the next 5 best players in the game tonight, with those 3 out of the equation,
Yeah.
who are the 5 players that you'd most want on your team for tonight? And I'm going to try proving a point here with this.
Wait
Yeah,
a
it would
minute.
be Donovan
Donovan?
1 and then all the Pacers
All the
guys.
Pacers.
You take
Six
all the
Pacers.
Pacers over Jared Allen.
Yeah.
Yes.
Probably
Yeah,
this
bro.
4.
Not my. I take Jared Allen over Miles Turner.
Well, how?
Nah, I
Miles
wouldn't.
Turner is a much better offensive player.
I would
You
take.
got-
Over Neesmith, you take Neesmith over Jared Allen. You take Andrew Nembhard, who did play awesome.
He's not a good shooter generally, right? Is it Nembhard or Neesmith?
Nembhard's been an incredible playoff shooter and a terrible
right.
regular
He was like
season shooter.
under 30%.
He did not make a single
he's-
game with 3 threes in the
I
regular
think we
season.
disrespected JA a
That's-
little bit.
that's my point.
Y'all disrespected him a little bit too much.
I think the top 4 players in this game, in some order,
Yeah.
Mitchell, Allen, Siakam, and Halliburton.
Allen. Yeah.
You got 2-2
Okay.
split.
Hey, whoa,
At
And then
this
the
spot,
next 4 is 3 Pacers and 1 Cav.
Hey,
Probably.
hey,
Yes.
hey.
Probably.
Hey.
If none of those guys play.
The
Yeah.
next with
But
the
to
next.
make it seem like there's some giant top-level talent discrepancy, even if those guys aren't at 100%.
No,
don't
but you're
play.
also not factoring that Donovan's a little banged up too.
And so is Halliburton. So now
That's
we're even.
true.
Hey, listen.
My
Fair,
point
fair.
is, if you
Yeah.
take those guys out, it is significantly harder. I'm not trying to overestimate or
Yeah.
underplay that part. But it's not like this is some gargantuan opponent.
I
With
don't know.
this
Mike.
elite
I
level
think now you're
talent.
understating because you're talking about the Cavs right now have, like, offensively, even if I include Jared Allen,
Mm-hmm.
the Cavs have 6 players you trust offensively, right?
Mitchell,
Yeah.
Allen,
Yeah.
Jerome.
Mobley.
So you're including those
Yeah.
guys.
Include Mobley, Hunter,
Then, yeah.
Garland. They have 6 players
Sure.
that you trust offensively.
Sure.
Of those 6, Jared Allen's last on the list
Yes.
offensively, right?
Probably, yeah.
That's a fact.
Okay. Well, 3 of those 6 would be gone, and of the 5 of the others remaining, you're talking about the either the 5th and 6th or the 4th and 6th guy you trust.
Okay, and at the same time,
Yeah.
to expect-
Meanwhile, Indiana's got all their better players.
and to expect
Yeah.
them to shoot
Nobody's expecting.
53%, which was as good as they've shot all season. Again, there's some variance here. In
I
both
hear
of
you.
this.
When the first game was over, I was admonishing fans for being too doom and gloom after
Yes.
one game. But that was before we knew about the injuries.
I'm not saying.
I think the Cavs, if the Cavs were healthy, I think they would, even without Darius, if everybody else was healthy, I think they would have boat raced Indiana tonight.
I think we're saying more of the similar things than different, just going about it a different
All right.
way. I think,
It's
Yes.
not like they can't win without those guys, but it's
That-
going to be much harder.
and that's what I'm saying. The
obviously.
margin of error without
Yeah.
those guys is significantly slimmer.
And
but,
Donovan has to
Yes.
be fantastic
and that's
tonight.
what I want to loop
Yeah.
back to. This is a chance for Donovan, and we had
Yes.
the conversation on Monday, Bull, which was yesterday,
Yes,
of the guys on the who can't win the big one list.
right.
And we talked about, hey, at some point, Donovan's got to make it out of the second round of the playoffs. You look
Yep.
at guys like Vince Carter and Tracy McGrady, who for the majority of their careers, and I think Vince at some point late past his prime, made it past the second round, but those guys never had the playoff success
Why you got to bring T-Mac into this, man?
because he never made it past the second
Come
round
on,
of the
man.
playoffs.
That's
just
like
something
that was
happened.
my favorite player. Don't do that.
Donovan, to
Yeah.
this point of his career, has been an incredible player in the regular season, has not brought his team past the second round, despite being highly rated, 1 seed in the West, or the 1 seed this year. I know last year
Yeah.
different things happened. These are the kind of games where Donovan has to make
He
it.
going for 50.
Is this the first time Donovan's team has been
Man.
favored to win a series in this round? Obviously, they weren't favored
No,
last year.
they were the
for
1
50.
seed when Utah 1 year.
Well,
Oh, yeah, it's true.
G.
I think
50.
I know, listen. I think we're looking at this wrong.
50.
Donovan Mitchell gonna give you 30.
50.
He might give you 40.
50.
I know what he's gonna give you, right? This
Well,
ga-
he's got to give him 40.
this
I
game
think. Yeah.
comes down to 3 people:
Okay.
Jared Allen.
Yeah.
Because I don't agree that Jared Allen is better than Miles Turner. Miles Turner get a jumper.
I'm with you. I
And
agree.
Miles Turner, if
Y'all are
you
sick.
throw the ball down to him on the paint, He has offensive game where he can turn and get a shot. Jared Allen's his offense is all predicated off of rim running and putbacks and who's going to get him involved.
You mean? He got the little hook, the little jump hook.
He does not have a post game like that.
Miles Turner shot 47% from the floor this year, G.
Hey, but I'm just saying, Miles Turner.
Don't pay him
hold
no
on,
mind.
watch this. Hold on, Miles Turner also when the Cavs were like coming back and were in.
He hit 1 3.
That's huge,
Mike, I'd love to know.
What are you talking about?
God.
I'd love to know what the shooting percentage is of those two guys on non-dunks and layups.
I can get you.
He's a better offensive player. Not saying that. That's why I said Jared Allen's going to have to play a damn good game. Max Strus has to ball. Like, he has to. Sam Merrill
gonna be the unsung
he
hero.
has. You gotta. When you at home, your others are supposed to play better. When you're at home, that's home cooking. Your guys are supposed to be able to play better at home. Now, if this was on the road, I would say, all right, Donovan, you might need to get 70 because on the road, your role players vanish. But this game, yes, Donovan's going to have to maintain, but Jared Allen's going to have to be on the rebounds. He's going to have to be on the boards. He's going to have to flip it back. To remember when Garland and Mobley was out last year and they went on a 20-game winning streak?
Wait a minute. If Mobley's out, who's playing the 4? Wade?
I don't know. They got a couple different options. I got your answer, though.
Dean Wade.
All right, let's hear this. So this is
Allen versus Miles Turner.
Allen versus Miles Turner on non-layups and dunks.
Yeah, so you take out all their shots at the rim. So you pull out shots at the rim.
Yeah.
In shots from 6 to 12 feet from the basket, Jared Allen shot 60% this year. That was the 92nd percentile among all forwards and centers.
Yeah.
Miles Turner on 6 feet to 12 feet shot 40%. That was the 41st percentile.
So significantly better for Allen.
Now, Miles Turner shoots threes.
Right.
Jared Allen doesn't. Different offensive games, but to pretend Miles Turner has some offensive post game you're worried about, that was like 5 years ago. That's not the player.
I'm just, who is a better offensive player? Let's just keep it. Who's a better offensive player?
Who got a bigger bag?
No, who
got a better offensive bag?
Who is a better offensive player, Miles Turner or Jared Allen?
I think it's Miles Turner.
They're so different. Like
it's because
he can
shoot threes.
Yeah, because of the fact
that's
he
the
can shoot
only
threes.
thing. That's a threat. I understand that. But if you're talking about efficiency in the paint, like when they both was in the paint, like I
y'all keep telling me it's a 3-point game. Miles Turner hit a big time 3 in the corner at the end of the third quarter that hurt.
That was a pretty impressive shot.
Listen, so to me,
Miles Turner a bum.
I'm not saying Jared Allen is garbage. What I'm saying is this is going to be a great game. This game has to be Jared Allen being physical. He has to be finishing. He has to take up for the slack of what Evan Mobley is doing. So, I think he's all along with Donovan Mitchell.
Whoever's playing the 4 is the most important person tonight because if you got Pascal Siakam and Miles Turner both able to crash the boards and it's only Jared Allen, it's going to be a long day.
It's got to be Wade. I know he's done nothing.
He's a stiff.
I feel like
I'd cut him if he does a bad game tonight. I just cut his ass right off the team. By the way, the spread, at least at Bet Rivers, the spread has gone from 9 to 7.5.
So starting to change.
Yeah.
No.
Let's make our predictions before we get to our last topic here.
Yeah.
Tyvis, you start us off. Bo, you wrap us up. Do the Cavs pull off the win?
What's the assumption on those 3 guys?
Yeah,
give us your best guess.
2 of the 3 play. I'm not sure which of the 2, but 2 of the 3 play.
I think Darius and Hunter are going to play, and Evans not. That's my prediction.
I can roll with that.
That's
I can work with that. I can work with that.
So let's do that. With that assumption, do the Cavs win tonight?
If that happens, the Cavs win. I'm assuming Darius can get you at least 15 points. I'm assuming DeAndre Hunter can get you 15.
I'm gonna go with
Donovan going for 50.
I'm gonna go with the Cavs because I think y'all made a little something more than y'all letting on. Like I believe you do have a little playoff pedigree. I believe that y'all you talk championships. we gonna see about it tonight though. Like I got y'all winning this game, but if y'all lose this game, it's a wrap.
I got the Cavs and I got them covering.
I got the Cavs too.
Well, I got the Pacers.
No such thing.
We ain't doing that. We ain't doing that. I got the Pacers.
Listen,
I got the Pacers by 7.
This is one of the biggest games. If there's any game Jared Allen could make up for saying their lights is too bright and Donovan Mitchell not known to get out of the second round, this is it.
We need like a 26-16 from Jared tonight. He's capable of that.
They got
Let's
to
go.
They have to jump on them like that. None of that slow start stuff.
No.
And and guys,
And be physical.
please, there's no dare me shots. Nembhard, Neiman Marcus, Saks Fifth Avenue, whoever's shooting the ball.
Cavs in 5.
Get up. I need you to be fake contest. I need you to be up on these guys.
Gotta
No
play some
dare
D.
me stuff.
That was the perfect time to say it. Nembhard, Neiman Marcus,
Neiman Marcus,
Cavs
man.
in 5.
Don't you think Jared Allen is capable of 26-16 if Mobley doesn't play?
Absolutely.
Right? I mean, he's got to have that kind of game.
And he's going to be in all the pick and rolls the Cavs run if Mobley doesn't play, which is going to give him a lot of opportunities to have more of an offensive impact than we typically see when he's their fourth or fifth option. It should be fun.